President Trump's border czar announced plans to draw down officers from Minneapolis as part of the administration's efforts to de-escalate tensions following the shooting deaths of Alex Pretti and Renee. It comes as lawmakers start the difficult challenge of negotiating ICE reforms with a deadline of less than 2 weeks. Natalie Brand is at the White House with more.
President Trump's border czar Tom Homan announced this morning 700 immigration enforcement officers will be leaving Minnesota immediately.
My goal with the support of President Trump is to achieve a complete drawdown and end this surge as soon as we can. But that is largely contingent upon the end of the illegal and threatening activities against ICE and its federal partners that we're seeing in the community.
Homan said around 2,000 remain, but as of this week, the Department of Homeland Security said all of its officers on the ground in the state will be issued body cameras.
The plan is to deploy them nationwide, but it's a priority for the city right now.
Wearing body cameras is one of the reforms Democrats are demanding in new legislation to fund DHS. They also want to end roving patrols, tighten rules around warrants, want officers to unmask, and more accountability.
ICE and the Department of Homeland Security need to dramatically change. And absent that, then a full-year appropriations bill is in deep trouble.
The White House and lawmakers now have just over a week to negotiate reforms before funding for the Department of Homeland Security, which includes the TSA and Coast Guard, expires February 13th.
The time was way too short to allow anything consequential to happen when it comes to resolving the issues around DHS. But
some Republicans have also signaled opposition to key Democratic proposals and are pushing for a crackdown on sanctuary cities.
Minnesota Governor Tim Walz responded to today's announcement, saying the drawdown is a step in the right direction, but he says it needs to be much larger and much faster, saying the presence of immigration agents is not making Minneapolis safer.